Another hot one today.
Yeah, that's right. So we need some friends with a pool.
I know. Did you find anybody?
Still in the search.
Yeah.
I have an apartment pool, but it's not that nice. So if you have a good pool, let me know. No, but yeah, it's going to be another hot day today, guys. You do want to drink lots of water for today, but we're going to continue seeing close to triple-digit temperatures, but Tuesday's the day we're forecasting 101, and we do expect to break another record high. So as far as today, we'll stay in those upper 90s. Those clouds might help us stay in those mid 90s, but overall it's going to be a hot day. It's very muggy and sticky today as well. So 78 degrees is where we're at. Winds at 7 miles per hour. Humidity at 84%. So the humidity is really going to make it feel really warm outside. We're already in the 80s in Pearsall and in Cotulla. So today's definitely an iced coffee kind of day. Large iced coffee kind of day. We're warming up to 98 degrees with those sunny skies, and I even added a hair cast because it's so muggy, so I put it on the frizzy side. So hair will not cooperate for today, so might as well go to the pool. If you are going to go to the pool, do it before noon, because afternoon it's going to get really hot. So if you're going to go around 12, it's going to be around 89 degrees, so good day to head to the pool, just not around 3 o'clock. It's going to get a little too hot. So if you head out anywhere for today, crank up the AC. Again, it's going to be a really hot day for today. If you do anything around 3 to 6 o'clock, that's when the ice cream is going to start melting, okay? So don't walk your pets in the middle of the day. Don't go on a jog in the middle of the day. Do it early in the morning or late at night. So it's going to be another hot one. So as far as your Sunday, we do have a lot of cloudy skies for today. We'll be reaching the 80s by 10 a.m. already, 90s by 2 p.m., and then our high today around 4 o'clock. So we still have this high pressure system settling right over the Gulf, heating South Central Texas for the next week or so, and we're going to be really close to matching a record high for today. So the record today and tomorrow is 101. We're forecasting 98 degrees, so we'll be 3 degrees shy from that. But Tuesday we're forecasting 101. The record is 100, set in 1996, over around 30 years ago. We might break that record, and then we'll have a slight little cool down, which is just mid 90s. So it's not going to be much of a cool down. We should be around 87 degrees this time of year. Now, as far as our radar, we did track some storms last night. We even had a severe thunderstorm warning. So here's your rainfall totals. It wasn't a whole lot around San Antonio, only 0.1 in Pleasanton, 0.2 around Uvalde, but places up north got to see a lot more rain. So around Mason, 2 inches of rain. Marble Falls got to see 2 inches of rain. So we really kind of missed out on that system. But we do have another chance of rain on Tuesday. So if you are going to wash your car today and tomorrow is just fine, but Tuesday, remember, we have some rain chances. Now, here's a look at your 14-day forecast. So we've got triple digits on the board. We still have weather impact alert in effect for the next 3 days. We'll cool down to the mid 90s on Wednesday. We've got 10% chance of rain on Tuesday, 20% on Thursday, and a little bit next Sunday as well before we stay in those low 90s. Sarah?
And even though it'll be a little hot, Roxy, it's still ideal weather for something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Get out there. Just wear the sunscreen. I don't tan. I sunburn. What about you? You get a nice tan going?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm golden.
It depends. On a very, very hot day, the skin could turn red.
Yeah, I get red immediately. So,
like your dress?
Yeah, especially my hands. Oh my gosh, people come in my hands. But yeah, I'm going to stay away from the sun. But if you like the sun, just make sure you're, limiting your time outdoors and drinking lots of water for today. But I would definitely call today pool weather because it is Sunday. So Sunday fun day. If you've got a pool, you're going to be very popular this week. So have some fun out there, drink lots of water, and wear some sunscreen. But we've got very cloudy skies this morning. It's also going to be very humid for today. So a little sticky, a little muggy. It's going to feel a little bit like an oven. So 78 degrees is where we're at. Winds at 7 miles per hour. Humidity at 84%. Temperatures across the region already in the 80s in Pearsall and Cotulla, so really warming up. Today's definitely an iced coffee kind of day. We're warming up to 98 degrees, so another hot day. And I even added a hair cast because the dew points are so high. We're pretty frizzy for today. So the hair's not going to be cooperating. So that's why I recommend going to the pool. And the earlier, the better, because again, in the afternoon, it's going to get pretty hot. So if you can head to the pool between, 10 a.m. to noon, that would be the perfect time. We'll be in those upper 80s. But if you are going to be heading out for today, grab the sunscreen, the sunglasses, hats, light color clothing. It's just going to be a really hot day for today, guys. I even added a fan forecast. So So crank up the AC for today. Make sure you're not walking your pets in the middle of the day or going on a jog in the middle of the day. We are going to be pretty cloudy for today though. So clouds will stick around all day. We'll reach the 80s already by 10 a.m. and then 90s by 2 o'clock. So very hot day. We still have this high pressure system settling right over the Gulf. Mexico is really hot this week, as well as Florida and South Central Texas. So we're going to be matching some records and breaking some records on Tuesday. So as far as today and tomorrow, we're forecasting 98 degrees. The record is 101. So we'll be 3 degrees shy from that. But Tuesday, we're forecasting 101. The record is 100, set in 1996. So around 30 years ago, we're expecting to break that record. Now, our slight little cool down is only going to be in the mid 90s Wednesday, Thursday. And again, we should be at 87 this time of year. So that's still very much above average. Now, as far as our radar, it looks quiet for the next couple of days. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning last night. So we got to see a little bit of rain, not so much as we expected. We only got to see around 0.2 in Uvalde, 0.3 inches of rain in Pearsall. A lot more up north though. Places got to see 2 inches of rain around Marble Falls, 1 inch by Round Rock. So we got to see a lot more in those places up north. But if you want to wash the car for today, great day for that. We are tracking a little bit of rain on Tuesday though, but for today and tomorrow, perfect day for a car wash. All right, here's a look at your 14-day forecast. We still have a weather impact alert for the next 3 days. Again, 10% chance of rain on Tuesday, mid 90s starting on Wednesday, 20% chance of rain on Thursday. It's going to be really nice next weekend, really sunny as well, and then we'll be in the low 90s next week. Stay with us. We'll be